How's it going, everyone? Pokemon Star Neo here, and today I'll be using a Trick Room team that has Megearna. So I like this team a lot. So this is a strategy, a common strategy you will be seeing around. Annihilape with the Final Gambit, Choice Scarf, and Megearna. So because of Megearna's ability, whatever Pokemon faints, it will get a boost to its special attack. So, and this is not even Pokemon it takes out. So you will see a lot of this strategy around. But also Pokemon that like pair well with it is the Calyrex Ice Rider, where you can do coaching or get off Trick Room. People will see this and they're going to want to strategize around it. So yes. So to introduce everyone, we got Megearna, Water Tera, Soul Heart, Life Orb, Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, Trick Room Protect, Calyrex Ice Rider, Water, Clear Amulet, Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, Trick Room Protect, Ursaluna with the Ghost Tera, Guts, Flame Orb, Facade, Headlong Rush, Earthquake Protect, Annihilape, Water Tera, Defiant with the Choice Scarf, Shadow Claw, Close Combat, Coaching, Final Gambit, Indeedee with the Fairy Tera, Psychic Surge, Rocky Helmet, Alluring Voice, Follow Me, Helping Hand, Trick Room, and last but certainly not least, we got Ensign with the Bug Tera, Intimidate, Safety Goggles, Knockoff, Flare Blitz, Parting Shot, and Fake Out. Yes, I don't know why I was losing that there. But yeah, was some favorite mons of mine on here, and seems like a lot of fun. And let's cut the chit-chat, go straight to the battles. Let's see. All right, we are up against Shadow Rider, and we got Arceus. Very nice. So, with that being said, what is your Tera? It is Tera Water. Alright. So it can switch its own stuff around as well. I'd say Ensign's good. And then part of me wants to bring you so that way we can change or get Trick Room up, and then we will go Megearna. Cool. All right. Just because that extreme speed, I see a lot of Arceus with Swords Dance, and then extreme speed. There's Judgment. So they got a lot of fun tools for them to play with. We're probably going to have to Tera the Calyrex so that way we can avoid the super effective damage. Alright, here we go. They did not change their trainer card, which means they're going to be a strong opponent. Alright, they bring out their Calyrex. Oh, they're just going for violence right away. Well, we love violence. We actually don't condone violence here on this channel. Thing is, you want to Tera Ghost your Chi-Yu. What is the most optimal play that I can do? I think Fake Out is somewhat safe here. It could be Covert Cloak. You also risk your Tera that early on. Yeah. I'd say I'm going to do it. I'm going to Tera, and then we have a dream that we are able to get off Trick Room. I could Protect. I feel like the more dangerous thing for them on the field is actually Ensign, because one knockoff just brings that down so low. So if they're going to Tera anything, they will be at the mercy if they don't. So they're going to withdraw. Fine by me. They're going to send out Arceus. Okay. So the one downside is there's a few things. We will get some chip damage at least. That's good. Astral Barrage. We should survive. Yeah, we survive that pretty easily, and then we get Trick Room off. The most effective turn, maybe not, but we alive and well. So I'm gonna hard swap into Indeedee, so we don't get any of their little shenanigans, and then we're going to attack with Glacial Lance. So they have both of their restricteds on the field. I want to get terrain up first, so that way I don't have to worry about extreme speed. And if they're choice locked, then I don't have to worry. I feel going into the choice lock is very, very gutsy here, because you really don't know if I am, you know, like, because like I can very easily switch out into Indeedee here. They're really thinking about this. They should, because they are. I'm basically in Trick Room. I can do whatever for the next couple of turns. If this thing has, yeah, Cali Shadow does not usually reverse Trick Room. Does Arceus have Trick Room? It's not normal on here. Well, it looks like normal. You get what I mean. All right, so who is coming out? Oh, it's going to be the Rilla. Ooh, that's a good, that was a good trade. Oh, actually, no, not good trade. That's a good move. All right, so is Extreme Speed coming out? It is, but we do survive. All right, and then, so it's Life Orb. We're going to do this. Hopefully, we're able to... Oh, it lives on one? Are you joking with me right now? All right, I am going to bring in, or do I want to bring in you? Because then we can fake out. I feel good. I think we go into Megearna, and then for you, we are going to protect. Yes. Because I could, in theory, just Dazzling Gleam. And then Megearna will get a boost. Alright, so what is their game plan? Extreme Speed will go into Megearna. Not very effective. They'll lose some HP. And then Grassy Glide. Boom. Alright, so we're going to switch up the terrain on them. And we are going to get off our... How many turns of Trick Room? I feel like we are very, very close to it running out. We're going to Dazzling Gleam right here. And then we're going to go back into Indeedee. The hope is that we get at least one KO, and then I still need to see our Trick Room turns because we have one left. There is a way for us to extend it. Alright, so get that back out. Alright, Battlefield is now weird again. Rilla's going to go out. That's going to bring in... Ooh, okay, they're GU. Which I'm okay with because that just makes Arceus easier to take out. You choose to protect. Makes sense. Wish I was able to get that protect a little better. We do a pretty decent chunk on it though. So I'm not opposed... We only have one turn of Trick Room. I'm not opposed to just doing this. Helping Hand. Yeah. Because even if you... even if you have Extreme Speed, it's not going to do too much. Alright, Calyrex is going to go back out. Alright, as one. Here we go. I'm going to Helping Hand. This should take out the Chi-Yu. It does, and it brings you down to 1. Alright, we're going to raise it up. Megearna's going to lose some health. Dimensions go back to normal. Megearna is the biggest threat to them right now. Well, actually, there's two big threats, because let us not forget about our good friend right here. Our Indeedee can switch the terrain, but also is not effective against Shadow. How do we want to play this? We also have shenanigans we can pull with Ensign later. So what I want to do right now is Dazzling Gleam, and then we are going to Trick Room. Astral Barrage will not affect Indeedee. It will go into Megearna, and it survives. That's very good for us. U-turn. Alright, that doesn't do a whole bunch. We will be able to... Oh. Does it knock out before? It knocks out before the U-turn. This is going to be a very successful turn because Soul Heart goes off. Dazzling Gleam goes off. And then we have Trick Room again. Yeah. I think this is a team we very much could have messed up. But we could have messed up against. But thankfully we were able to space out our turns very, very well. And they only have Arceus in the back, like the god Pokemon against there. Okay. I want to Dazzling Gleam, and then we're gonna bring out Ensign for the lulz, but Battles is cancelled. GG's, that was fun. Ooh, okay, they're running something a little similar. Ooh. Alright, so here's our benchmark, 217. Let's see what Pokemon. So this, except for you two, none of you want to get Final Gambited. So here's what do we want to do? I'm down to go into Calyrex Ice. Actually, finding something similar to us can be troublesome. Because I want to bring my two restricteds. Ursaluna could be useful, and I think we need the redirection. You are good. You're actually decent into this. So what I am thinking is that we bring in Indeedee. We go into Megearna to start off with. We bring Calyrex in the back. Now we can bring in Urs, or we can bring in Ensign. We're going to bring in Urs because we are running out of time. Alright. So I did not make this team, Mrcurtastic did. So I would like to imagine that this is very much like Zero IVs all around. In case it's not, I'm a little concerned. Alright, so Annihilape. Okay. Now my question is, do you think I go for Trick Room? I think Follow Me. I can see it wanting to set up Trick Room as well. Because I don't think you Final Gambit here, because that just doesn't help you. Alright. Follow Me. Because Final Gambit will just help me out in the long run. Okay, they go for it. That just makes me a bit more powerful. Now, my question is, what did they do for an attack? Because I can see them wanting to get Trick Room off just so I don't do anything with it. Oh, they don't. Moongeist Beam. Okay. Not ideal. But we do a decent chunk. We do lose HP. I think we swap out Megearna. Okay. I would have imagined the prediction, or maybe they're like, we don't need it. I am dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Because I could Terra, Trick Room, and do I want a Flash Cannon? Because I can see Ursaluna wanting to do stuff. Should we bring out our own Ursaluna? Yes. We are losing the boost by doing this, but I can see them really wanting to target down the Megearna, and because they just target both, KO both. Alright, so we're going to get ours off first. Okay. Because Megearna at that point was putting out the most offensive pressure. Meteor Beam. Alright, that's probably going into my Ice Rider. And of course it hits. Alright, so that does a decent chunk. Earthquake. They are going to hit their own Pokemon though, which I don't mind you doing. Okay, so thing is, your Lunala will go down. Do you Terra is the big question. I think this is the tricky part. I think we headlong rush into it just to be safe. You are gonna Terra. Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost. So we made the call on that point. Good, because Facade would have not worked. Wide Guard, we make the correct prediction there. Alright, so what do you want to do? I'm going to headlong rush into Lunala. So that means your Luna is going to probably beat mine. So we go into highest horsepower. I was going to scream if it missed. Alright, it's going to Facade into my Ursaluna. So we are slower, which is good. We took out its restricted. It has a Final Gambit user left. Alright, so it all depends on what their last Pokemon is. They bring out their... Oh wait, that's me. They bring out their Megearna. Alright. So I'm going to Glacial Lance, Flash Cannon. It's still anyone's game, but I feel their Megearna... I'm scared of their Megearna, but if your Ursaluna is faster than mine, you do protect, so we get that read as well. This, at the very least, is going to do some damage into Megearna. And then... Alright, if we get this Flash Cannon off, we're in a good spot. Is it enough to take it out? It is not! And then we lose some all-important HP. We're going to Volt Switch. That's going to take out Calyrex. Alright, I think this is where we lost. Yeah, I just think I overestimated Megearna's power. Alright, we should get... Is this the last turn of Trick Room? Let me check. Yeah, we got 2 turns. So we are faster. Dazzling Gleam will not be enough. Maybe if we're lucky it takes out Megearna, but Ursaluna will... Its spread move we're not doing right. And, oh, it's slower now? Okay. But that is GG's. Alright, Ian Theo. So, more Reg G than Reg A, or Reg J, but, you know, technically legal. That is the hardest part of this gen, or doing the free battles. It's not figuring out, or not getting consistent matches with the regulations. What do I want to do? Megearna does some threat. Part of me wants to do this. Switch everything out. It'll be easier. We bring Megearna in the back. And then Ursaluna. Yeah, I'm liking that. So, let's close team sheet. I am worried about this Mrcurtastic, if it has Imprison or not. That is one way to counterbalance it. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so they have... Honestly, it's not the best league, or best league for us. Also don't want to sack Indeedee, but free switch-in would be nice. Or switch-in would be nice. Say we follow me, Trick Room, we keep it simple. I don't want to get rid so soon, but at the same time, yeah. Flare Blitz is going to go into the Indeedee, does about half. Alright, I'll get Rocky Helmet and Recoil, which is good. And a Trick Room. So, we are presented with the option of going into a different mon. We get special damage off, but I think if we go into Ursaluna, we can set that up. I don't want to Terra right away, but I'm going to high horsepower into there. We have risky moves. That Iron Defense is not great. We got to do something. It's going to wide guard, which makes sense, but it will be punished, and I will be punished for not having 100% accuracy on this move. Alright. So, what do I want to do? I kind of want to headlong rush into you. Do want to Ghost Terra. And then... because that prevents them from wanting to switch. You know what? I think it would be a good idea. So, the question is high horsepower going to miss again? I think it would be super cool if it did not. I feel that it would be very beneficial to both our games if high horsepower does not miss again. Headlong Rush will go into Zama, does about half. Defense will fall, as per usual. Alright, high horsepower will hit this time, takes out their Pokemon, and we'll get some of that boost to our attack. It is low, so I can see them just going for the Calyrex. Body press, ooh, okay. Another right call. So now, Ursaluna is going to have some fun here. If I see, okay. The good thing is, you are not a Trick Room on. I feel like we could Earthquake. Do I want to Earthquake? That seems risky. I think we... think we Facade. And then Glacial. No. Alright. High horsepower will go into you. Is it enough? It is not enough. And then we're going to Facade. We'll see. Alright, it takes that out at least. Alright, Body Press is going to go into Calyrex. It lives though, which is good. They have also not used their Terra, which benefits us. Oh, Pelipper. So they did not opt to bring their both restricteds. So I feel pretty good here to just go high horsepower. All right. Because they can actually, because they haven't Terra, they could Ghost Terra into Pelipper. One of them can. Alright, they don't. So it's also not Focus Sash, so we do take that out. High horsepower. Alright, I was about to say, you're going to miss it twice in one battle. Alright, and then we do take out their Zama. GG's. Against Atrax. Ooh, they got Mew and Meloetta. Alright, so they cheated a little bit. They got 3 restricteds, but I'll allow it. Okay. So what do I want to do? Alright, I think we do this. We're gonna follow me, we're gonna get this, we're gonna have Megearna out. And then, do I want you? Yeah, because you have safety goggles. Alright. They do have a 3 restricted advantage over me. It happens. Also, the way it was formatted, I think some people also think you might be able to bring everything as well. So we're going to get Mew as well. Mew can learn literally anything, so we must proceed with caution. Might have Shadow Ball. It could go for... Actually, I'm going to do a bit of a read. We're going to Trick Room. I'm going to read that you're probably going to try Shadow Ball. Or actually, Shadow Ball is very risky. I think you're going to go on the offensive here. Mew can have anything, which is another reason why it's really good in this format. Because you don't really know, since it's all closed team sheets. Reason I am, in case they have a super effective move, they could have like Mystic... No. Mystic Fire, isn't it? Yeah. Will-O-Wisp, though. Or a Flamethrower. I'm just worried about something super effective going in. Moonblast does nothing into Indeedee. Oh, it's plotting. It's scheming. It's scheming. It's nasty plotting. Now, was it done for anything? Alright, we take both low. Alright. And then I think we're just free to Glacial Lance again. If not, I think if we Glacial Lance, how much does Alluring Voice do? Oh, that would have been fun during. I think we target into Mew just to be safe. Oh, battle is canceled. They were like, nope. Wait, what were they trying to... either way, I like their team. I wanted to see more of it, but, you know, GG's. Alright, started the recording a little late. So, well, not too bad. Anyway, so this is a Cali Ice Rain team. I think We're gonna get Gerard way out there. This could be a speedier team, or actually no, I think you don't want to risk. Because this is a very Trick Room heavy team. I'm gonna have you two down, have Megearna. And what terror are you? Because you can be... I can see you be useful. I think you're a Terra Water. Oh, Bug. We're gonna bring you instead. Because my big worry is that one of the biggest strategies one can do if it's... there's Choice Scarf and then just going to town that way. Or Water Spout, and then that just knocks everything out. Alright, what do we have? Basque Legion and... Okay. The downside to this is that... Oh, okay, you can still go out into you. So there's really no investment in attack here. It's mostly supposed to be HP and speed. Yeah. I think if we close combat into you, protect. It's not the worst turn. Because my main concern is Final Gambit would not be enough. Fake Out, you read that right. And then we're going to do close combat. How much is that going to do? It wipes out the Ensign. Not too shabby. So now they still have to worry about my Annihilape. We could bring it out in the future. Nothing says we have to stay in. Last respects. Okay. Root Bonnet. I think we can still just close combat into you. Now I kind of want to bring in Indeedee, just so they can't get any Sucker Punch, Last Respects, or anything like that. I do eventually want to get my... now are you banded? That's another thing. We don't know until it does damage if it's either banded or if it's... Alright, we're going to get close combat off. That will bring it down to a little bit into the red. Last Respects will go into you. I'm okay with that. Alright. Indeedee will go down. Now if you Spore, that's an issue. Like I said. Alright. So we got Spore. Alright, are you lefties? You are indeed lefties. I can bring in Megearna, and then I can wait for Indeedee to wake up. This is a little nervous. I'm a little nervous here. Mostly because if I follow me... Well, I mean, it's not going to wake up for turn 1. It's going to withdraw Brute Bonnet. Calyrex. Okay. This isn't the worst. I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst. Now, I think Calyrex goes before Indeedee and Trick Room. Wave Crash. Yeah, naturally I'm not going to let you get that off. I could Water Terra here, because there's always that threat of it waking up. And then it won't do too much otherwise. I'd say if we get Trick Room up, that's not the worst thing. Alright, so if we get Water Terra up, it tries to double up to Megearna. I think that's what we have to hope for here. So Megearna is going to Terra. Well, I would hope they want to spread the love. Spread the love. Wave Crash will go in. Megearna still tanks it. He'll do some chip back. And Life Orb. Flash Cannon is going to go into you. How much? Alright, brings it low. And then Glacial Lance. That's good. Now, Ndidi, if you wake up and we can get off the Trick Room. Awesome. So that means we can go for Dazzling Gleam here. And I kind of want to just do Follow Me just in case. Because that way we can get the switch into our own respective Calyrex. It's going to protect. Alright. And if we get rid of their Bascu Legion, we don't have to worry about that either. Alright. Alright, Dazzling Gleam will not go through. Unless it's Terra Fire, this should take out their Calyrex, but it will go first. We're going to Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to Follow Me. I don't think it lives, though. I think we're going to Helping Hand so we can maybe take out the Bascu Legion. Alright. Dazzling Gleam will actually go first, and it takes out both. Alright. We're still in this. And because of that, Soul Heart will go through. We are worried about that Kyogre that's in the back. They lost 3 of its Pokemon. Alright, Weirdness disappears. Thankfully, we have some more turns of Trick Room. Oh, wait, yeah, it is Brute Bonnet. For whatever reason, I thought they had 4 turns, yeah. It's just a long battle. Alright, we're gonna Dazzling Gleam. Gonna Follow Me. And that is GG's. Yeah. And play it out. What you gonna do? Spore. Makes sense. And then Dazzling Gleam will be more than enough. But yeah, I think we got lucky on that sleep turn that it was only just 1 turn of sleep. We did have our own Calyrex in the back. That could have definitely helped, especially in this end game. But you never know. You never know. But we won, so can't complain. GG's. Anyway, that is it for this video. Yeah, I think you have a lot of fun shenanigans you can do with this team. There's a lot of fun mind games you can do as well. And yeah, like I said, expect to see something like this a lot. Shout out to Mrcurtastic who made this team. Yeah, a lot of fun. That's it for now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.